everyone, Daisy here with the first layout for the 2018 SpiegelMom Scraps term, and today we are announcing the new design team, and there's going to be an Instagram hop, so you should head on over there and join that. There will be a giveaway, so you don't want to miss out on that. But I decided to do a process video for this layout, so I'm starting with this cut file, and this is from Paper Issues, and this is, I think it's called like Stitched Heart or something like that, cut file. And so what I'm doing is I am tracing out the lines from where the stitching is supposed to go, because I want to do some watercolor in the background here. And yeah, I probably should have cut more of this out because I was not very good at drawing my lines here. So I'm just tracing out the kind of sunburst pattern, and then I am going to use my Prima Tropical watercolors that I got from Christy for my birthday. And I am just, you can see me planning out where I want each of the colors to go. So, and it just so happened that there was plenty, or there was just the right amount of colors to fill all of these little, like, pie pieces in, I guess, for lack of a better term. So I'm just starting out by adding some water to the area that I want to color first, and then I'm just going to kind of put the color on with a big paintbrush. Like, no rhyme or reason, not really going for anything too fancy. I want the kind of watercolor brush strokes to show, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to work my way all the way around here, and I'm just going every other one, and that's just so that they don't bleed together. And this brown one got a little too wet, so I had to add some paper towel so that I didn't make a huge mess. And I'm just going to keep working my way around here. And then that one's dry, so I'm going to go next to it. And I am absolutely in love with these watercolors. They are, I mean, all I've had to compare them to is the cheap ones from Michael's. And these are just amazing compared to that. And I just saw that they're now going to be carried at Hobby Lobby. So if you're interested in them and you haven't been able to find them, apparently Hobby Lobby is going to have them. So that's pretty exciting. And I'm still just working my way around here. And then I'm going to let that dry kind of off to the side while I work on, actually I think I cut it out. Yeah, so I'm going to let it dry off to the side while I do the stitching in the cut file, and I'm just using some white embroidery thread or floss to cut that up, or not cut that up, I'm sorry, to sew that up. And I love the way this looks, and then when you put the cut file over it, it just makes it perfect. So I'm just going to stitch all the lines in white, and then I'm going to adhere the cut file to the background using some dimensional, I think I just used cardboard for this one because I ran out of my fun foam, so I have to go get some more from Walmart, but until then I'm just using cardboard, and that's a trick that I saw Melinda Sweetman use, and she's here on YouTube if you're interested. And so you can see I have some stuff on the layout there. I'm not going to use that flower or that little die cut. I do use the Sweet, and that is off of the Good Things thicker set. It's like part of Vicky Bouton's thickers. And so are those hearts. I have that little flag banner thing up in the left-hand corner, and that's going to stay there. I think that was a printable from Daisie, but I'm not 100% sure where I got that. I just kind of came across it in my stash. So I decided I wasn't really liking what I had to work with, so I'm going to go through the Paige Evans Turn the Page. Yeah, I think it's Turn the Page collection. And I decided, because I find enough die cuts that I really like that go well with what I have. So I'm going to just use die cuts to layer all the way around my photo. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. I'm just going to keep adding things. I also have the little journaling spot package as well. So I'm going to use some of those. And I'm just going to layer them up all the way around. And I really love the way this came out. They're like the more muted tones of the colors that I used in the background, so it works out perfectly. And I also, I don't know if I said, but I backed my photo with one of the pages from Turn the Page and some vellum. And I'm just loving how this is turning out. There's some of that kind of rose gold color. I think it's rose gold. It might be like a copper almost. It's kind of in between, I guess. So there's some of that I'm spreading around, and then here I'm just looking for anything else that I can add, because there's a couple areas that I feel like I could maybe use something, or I need a little bit more decoration for up in that upper left corner. And then after this is done, I'm going to add my sequins, and I am going to use 5 different sequin mixes. That's kind of my thing. I love to mix them all up. And so I just picked the colors that match for each one of the little like wedges. And I'm using some of the new releases, as well as I think like that Rose Wine Explosion is an older one. I used the Rose Wine Explosion, Pixie Sticks, Tropical Breeze, Picking Wildflowers, and Belle's Ball. And out of those, I pick colors and they all match really well with the watercolors. So thanks so much for watching. Head on over to Instagram and join the hop, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.